Elon Musk is known for his ambition and relentless drive to innovate. He dreams big. From electric cars to space travel, he pushes boundaries and redefines what's possible. Now, Musk has set his sights on a new challenge, the Panama Canal, a crucial artery for global trade. This vital waterway faces an unprecedented crisis with water levels dropping to alarming lows. Can Musk's innovative spirit offer solutions? The world is watching closely, eager to see what he will propose. Musk's interest in the canal stems from its severe water shortage problems which threaten its very existence. The canal relies heavily on rainfall, but climate change is disrupting weather patterns, making droughts more frequent. Drought is becoming more frequent. This threatens the canal's operation and by extension global trade, and that has global implications affecting shipping routes and international commerce. Musk's cryptic tweets about the canal have fueled speculation and curiosity. What exactly does he have in mind? Some believe he's considering large-scale desalination plants to address the water shortage. Others point to his work with Hyperloop, suggesting a high-speed cargo system that could bypass traditional shipping routes. Could he revolutionize shipping as we know it? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain, Musk's involvement could bring transformative changes. The Panama Canal is an engineering marvel. It slices through the Isthmus of Panama, connecting the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. Before its completion in 1914, ships had to navigate around the tip of South America, a perilous journey of over 8,000 miles. The canal's impact on global trade was immediate and profound. It shortened shipping times and reduced costs. Goods could move more efficiently between continents. The canal became a symbol of human ingenuity and international cooperation. But the canal's construction was not without its challenges. Disease, landslides, and political turmoil plagued the project. The French, who initiated the effort, were forced to abandon it. The United States stepped in, completing the canal after years of arduous labor. The Panama Canal transformed global trade routes. It opened up new markets and facilitated the exchange of goods on an unprecedented scale. The canal became a vital artery of commerce, connecting nations and fueling economic growth worldwide. The canal's impact went beyond economics. It also had profound social and cultural consequences. It facilitated migration and cultural exchange, bringing people from different parts of the world closer together. The canal also played a strategic role in international affairs. It enhanced maritime trade and naval power projection. The United States, recognizing its importance, maintained control of the canal for decades. The United States played a pivotal role in the Panama Canal's history, shaping not only the region, but also global maritime trade routes. After the French abandoned the project due to engineering challenges and high mortality rates, the U.S. stepped in, eager to secure a shorter route for its navy and merchant ships, which would significantly reduce travel time between the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. The U.S. government negotiated a treaty with Colombia, which was then in control of Panama, aiming to gain the rights to build and operate the canal. However, the Colombian Senate rejected the treaty, fearing loss of sovereignty and inadequate compensation. The U.S., determined to build the canal, supported a Panamanian independence movement, providing both political and military backing to ensure its success. Panama declared independence in 1903, and the U.S. quickly recognized the new nation, establishing a strong diplomatic relationship. In return for its support, Panama granted the U.S. control over the Canal Zone, a strategic and economically vital area. The U.S. completed the canal in 1914, a remarkable feat of engineering that involved overcoming numerous technical and health challenges. The canal became a symbol of U.S. power and influence in the region, showcasing its engineering prowess and strategic military capabilities. However, Panamanians resented U.S. control over a vital part of their territory, leading to decades of tension and calls for sovereignty over the canal. A canal in crisis, drought, and the future of global shipping. The Panama Canal is facing a new challenge: climate change. This vital waterway, which connects the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans, is now under threat from environmental changes that are beyond human control. Rising temperatures and changing weather patterns are causing severe droughts in Panama. These droughts are not just occasional, they are becoming more frequent and intense, disrupting the natural water cycle. The canal relies on rainfall to fill its locks and reservoirs. Without sufficient rainfall, the water levels drop, making it difficult for ships to navigate through the canal. Without enough water, ships cannot pass through. This has led to significant delays and disruptions in global shipping routes, affecting the timely delivery of goods worldwide. The drought has already forced the Panama Canal Authority to impose restrictions on ship traffic. These restrictions are necessary to manage the limited water resources effectively. Ships are now limited in their size and weight. Only smaller and lighter ships can pass through, which reduces the volume of goods that can be transported at any given time. They must also pay higher tolls to transit the canal. These increased costs are often passed on to consumers, leading to higher prices for goods. These measures are impacting global trade, causing delays and increasing costs. The congestion in shipping lanes is a visible sign of the strain on the global supply chain. The situation is expected to worsen in the coming years. As climate change continues to progress, the frequency and severity of droughts are likely to increase. Climate models predict more frequent and severe droughts in the region. This will further challenge the operational capacity of the Panama Canal. This raises serious concerns about the long-term viability of the Panama Canal. Experts are now questioning how sustainable the canal will be in the face of ongoing climate change. Musk's moment: can innovation solve the canal's water woes? Elon Musk's interest in the Panama Canal comes at a critical time. The canal's water crisis demands urgent solutions. Musk, known for his innovative thinking and technological prowess, could bring fresh perspectives and resources to the table. One potential solution Musk might explore is large-scale desalination. Removing salt from seawater could provide a reliable source of fresh water for the canal. Musk's experience with sustainable energy could make such a project more feasible. Another possibility is developing alternative shipping routes. Musk's work with Hyperloop, a high-speed transportation system, could offer a faster and more efficient way to move cargo across Panama. Trump's shadow geopolitical tensions and the Panama Canal. The Panama Canal has long been a focal point of geopolitical tensions. The U.S., after decades of control, relinquished the canal to Panama in 1999. However, the canal's strategic importance has not diminished. In recent years, China's growing influence in Latin America has raised concerns in Washington. China has invested heavily in infrastructure projects in the region, including ports and railways. Some analysts believe China seeks to gain a foothold in the Panama Canal. Former U.S. President Donald Trump repeatedly expressed interest in reclaiming the Panama Canal. He called the 1999 handover a bad deal and suggested the U.S. should have kept control. Trump's rhetoric fueled tensions with Panama and raised questions about U.S. intentions. The future of trade. What happens if Musk takes the helm? If Elon Musk were to become involved in the Panama Canal, it could have far-reaching consequences for global trade. Musk's innovative solutions could revolutionize shipping and reshape the global supply chain. Musk's focus on automation and artificial intelligence could lead to a more efficient and sustainable canal. Autonomous ships guided by AI could navigate the waterway with precision, reducing delays and accidents. Musk's interest in space exploration could also come into play. He might envision the Panama Canal as a hub for transporting components for SpaceX's Starship, his ambitious spacecraft designed for interplanetary travel. A new era dawns. The Panama Canal in the 21st century. The Panama Canal stands at a crossroads. Climate change threatens its viability, while geopolitical shifts create new challenges and opportunities. Elon Musk's interest in the canal injects a dose of uncertainty and excitement into the equation. Whether Musk's involvement proves to be a game-changer or a passing fancy remains to be seen. However, one thing is certain: the Panama Canal, once a symbol of U.S. engineering might, is entering a new era. An era defined by sustainability, innovation, and global cooperation. The world will be watching closely as the next chapter unfolds.